going on, everyone? Chris here with Clutter Reduction Junk Removal, and today we are wrapping up our ongoing client. Right now we are moving the last a few items to the senior living facility, and then we will be going back and doing a junk removal on everything left in the house. It's not a crazy amount of stuff, but it's definitely probably going to fill up the truck. And there's a couple of pretty big items in there. There's a big, heavy, like 1980s queen-size super sofa, which I went over and like messed around with the first day, and I was like, huh, that's going to suck when the time comes. Can't get my black coffee up. I got it. This is a perfect example of when to put the dolly on the nose because it won't fit out the door. Because this thing sticks up and the cushions are not very flimsy. I mean, they're squishy, but they're not flimsy going down. And I have the sleeper sofa on this side. So if I force it too hard, this may want to pop out a little and then you're going to be scratching the door frame. So we're going to put the four-wheeler right here on this cushion. We're going to come out the door and we're going to angle it like this. So I'll show you guys what that looks like. Welcome back. It is now the next day. We were at the dump right now. The load was 42.42 in costs. It was a little over a ton. But yeah, that job overall went pretty smoothly. We may actually be going back probably tomorrow morning to move a couple of small items that are just too heavy for her to lift. And then her neighbor across the street came out to me and said he had a sleeper sofa that's in an office through a tight little hallway that he asked if I could get rid of. So I gave him a higher price because it's a tight little hallway. It looks like it's going to be a pain. I'm actually thinking I'm going to pop the sleeper out of the couch. Usually there's just 4 bolts holding the whole thing in, unless it's a weird model. So we're going to probably do that and then just stand it up on a pad and just slide it and wiggle it through the hallway. Probably have to pop off one of the doors. But that'll be a quick little thing other than taking the sleeper out. We have some new yard signs coming in. We're going to be pushing those out. I think we're going to do like a couple of every other day instead of just doing like once a week. And I've always seen like a 10% turnaround on those things, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you factor in the cost, like to buy a bundle of 100 count yard signs for stakes is probably like $282. And on average, I probably get at least 10 jobs out of it. And my average jobs from the past is usually around $325, $350. And to put things into reference, my full truck is between like $500 and $550. So you're looking at a little over half a truck, 5/8 of a truck. So if on average I'm getting about 10 jobs out of it with an average of, let's just say $300, that's $3,000 versus a $300 purchase. That's a pretty good return. It doesn't take much time to put them out.